Hello, folks and professionals, and you know, friends. Let's welcome back another important session. Past two sessions we have seen SAP ABAP debugging two parts, how to edit and modify the values. In this session, specifically, we are doing debugging based on error messages. This is what something helpful to you, okay, at the time of debugging. Let's go. Let's get into the session. Okay, let's try with one standard error message example because it's not real time system. Then I cannot help it out to show on G tables, or else it is easy. Sometime like if you have a fellow ABAPer is available at the time of practicing, you can get them. If you are getting any error message, both you can learn together actually. Okay, okay, let's get into the topic. Before that, if you are not yet subscribed my channel, you can subscribe, you can like, and you can share the knowledge. Always we have to share it. These are the set of courses available. Okay, in that major, if you see this is the course available at cheaper rate, and this is like SD sales and sale distribution plain English. Here 216 lectures and 79, almost 80 hours it is available. So this video also will be added there, and SD complete pricing concepts. Okay, if you want to learn, this is one of the dynamic function. If you are not yet introduced to S4 HANA, you can go through it, like rebates and pricing advance, like some set of courses available at my end. If you are not yet introduced to industry for implementation or enhancement project, how to write a functional specification, you can learn from here. I'm always welcome that. Let's get into the topic, how to debug a error message. Okay, I'll just take simple example. You can try on your own. For example, if I enter sales, like assume that you are from a MM, or else if you're from some other background, or else very new to SD. In SD itself, you don't know some errors on your own. Let's press enter the customer. Okay, so I'm just taking ship to as this one, no issues. Okay, so let's take the material, this material. Let's take the 3 quantity. Okay, I set to already debugger, that's why you are getting this one. Okay, so let me come close the debug session. Okay, okay, let's close this. Okay, now let's try to give a sales order. I think we are aware of at this point of time. I'm not, I just closed the debugging. Previously I was trying something. So let's get enter into this and choose this. I ship to, no debugging. Okay. So let's come here. Let's try to enter this material. Okay, somewhere session is triggering. Let me try to close this one. So let's enter this document type. So let's enter this sold to. Okay, here I'm just choosing this my header sales area. This is why I would like to show you. So my sold and ship to both are the same. Let me take this material, press enter. You can see the error. UU header division deviates from division UN. So this one. This is there in the configuration. If you check item division, you are getting this error. Let me show you this one. Okay. So what is my document type? So this is my document type. Okay. So let's double click here. If you see this, this item division tick mark is there. Since it is error message, okay, you are getting this error. If you know this one, you can able to resolve it. Either, like, from material, let's go to the material, what it causes. I'll show you now. Press enter. You can see this division is UN. Okay. Whereas your header sales area, header level division is UU. So assume that you don't know this error. It is applicable to any standard error. How we can do it, I will show you now. Let's go to the VA01. Assume that you are not aware of this error. If you are expert and if you have that experience to handle the things where how the tables are mapped, which configuration where you are getting in experience, you can learn. Sometimes if you're beginner, then you don't know, or else if you are more experienced also, there is something left to learn actually. Okay, so if you click here, okay, simply what you have to do is choose this one. I'll just try to replicate the same scenario. Okay, let's take my ship to is this one. Okay, what you have to do is simply enter this material, enter the quantity. Okay, you got here, right? Just double click. What is the message you got it? Okay, let me try to share the screen for error message. You can see this, right? So division UU in header deviates from UN. So what is the error message? This is V1 370. Like it talks about application. Sometimes it varies. Okay. What you have to do it, there is something called watch point. Okay, that is the place where you have to do it. Okay, I'll show you now how it works for you. So let's click the /h, or else you can able to take the separate sessions also. Okay, okay. So now see this below, debugger is switched on. Press enter. Okay. So now it is getting into the code actually. Let me try to share screen. If it is different screen, then so this is the screen where we have reached actually. We didn't do anything. Let's go to the breakpoints. Okay. So breakpoint at, you can able to set the breakpoint if you know the statement. So this is most of the time from technical people. Sometimes you can able to keep the breakpoint at a function module level. Certain method is there, exception is there. If you know this one, so like that, by the time you will become so expert like a ABAP. So like, you don't get into all this stuff. Like, you can do all these things when we find time, and I can able to teach a few of the things even I don't know. Suppose if you keep the function module, sometimes it won't directly exactly reach the function module actually. Let's come to the breakpoint at message. You click this one. Okay. So what is your ID? It is V1. Like, it varies. What is your message? 370. So here is like, different kind of types will be there. Need not give like whether it is a error message or warning message. If you know that one, like, types will be there, so that you can able to select it like, IE or something like that. Now we know this is error message, then there is like, different types will be there, information message and all. So I'm not giving anything. Okay, so whatever it may be, I want this one. So once I set, you'll get message breakpoint set. So you save this one. Okay, once you save this, let's click on, so let's come to here desktop. Okay, so I'll show you the breakpoint where exactly it is. Okay, so if you wanted to see, so if you click if you wanted to click you can able to click either you go like this, you can go like that also. Okay, so break or watch point, this is a place where you can able to see whether our breakpoint is set or saved or something like that. See, if you have skills, you can able to skip from here also. Okay, that is there. So now what is the objective? Let's come, what could be the reason? Assume that you don't have any knowledge about this functionality. So let's click on continue simply. Okay, now see this, this is the place where, so your VBAP is part. Okay, item level division. Okay, not equal to VBAK is part. If both are not equal, then this message triggers. But on which conditions? If ABAP is part not equal to VBAP or the condition, so material level change is initial, or else VBAP, MATNR, if both are not equal, material not equal. So I would like to trigger this message. Okay. If I would like to further study, I can click here. Okay, probably I can do this. This is for single step level. Okay, step by step you can do it. This is like, go to some block actually. Okay, now it is coming. So that means if both are not equal, if you try to step by step, okay, what it will do, I'll show you. 1 second. So you can check the certain variable and you can test also. So this is standard code then. Okay, let me click the single step. Okay, so let's do this block. Okay, so this is generally technical people will try to do that. So we can able to get the return this one. Let me continue. Okay, you can see this. If MATNR changed or VBF spot is changed, okay, and let's come here, VBF spot not equal to this one. Okay, so here if you try to get one by one, okay, so like I'll just do one thing. So step by step also we can execute, but it has more than 200 lines. So wherever you get, I do it and if. Okay, block I'm just checking. So you have to check place by place actually. Okay, so let me try to go by this. Okay, so it will take you to the place where you are getting error. If you that can show, your technical person can debug, or else above that they will put, or below that they will put the breakpoint. Actually above error message they will put the breakpoint, or else they will try to skip, they will try to enter some value why it differs or something like that. Okay, so I think we have arrived the place actually. Okay, so next screen, because at the time of sharing the screen I cannot able to show you. Okay, let me try to get into this one, the place where it is slow actually. Okay, let's do this here. 370 is the error message, right? You have seen. Yeah, you're getting into the same point. This is how you can debug it. I can show you step by step, but if you are not from a technical background, you don't understand this. Okay, so that's it guys. So this error message, how to fix it, we are of this one, right? Okay, so just change the division or else change the configuration. Change the division from metal master or else change the configuration. This is how error messages we can debug it. So let me try to show you some other example. So let's press enter. Here I'm giving this one. I'm just trying to give some kind of number. Okay. Oh, this shift is there, no issues. Like, let me put this. Shift to party cannot be used. That is what it is saying. If you press enter, so if I cancel this one, okay. See, it is automatically picking back. Sometimes what happens in previous versions, it will allow. and it will throw error message like, ship to not defined. Probably I can say like 0 12. Now you can see the error message, right? Let me press enter one more time. Customer not created. Okay, you can see this error message. So let me check we are in right screen or not. Yeah, I think we are in right screen. Okay, on sharing. How you can able to debug? Okay, you got two errors. Okay, first, so it is going to this error because we set a break point. Okay, let's try to do one thing. Let's try to create one more time. Let's try to replicate it. We'll try to check the not defined ship to actually. So let's come here. Cancel this one. Just for replicating error, I'm trying this one. There is no other intention. So let's take. Now see this customer not defined. Let's the ship to is not defined, right? Let's try to uncheck this error message. Okay, if you can see the screen. Okay, what is the error message? F21. So like F2 153. How we come to know this one? F21 or 53, what error message? Let's click this technical details. So F2 153. Okay, you can see the screen, right? Let me share it. So somehow my session is a bit slow today. I don't know, like F2 153. Let's put the debugger for this. So let's check /h. Okay, debugger on. Okay, what we have to do is go to breakpoint set again at your message. So here you give F2, here 153. Okay, this is message, right? Anywhere you can able to get it here. Let's click here. Okay, let's save. Okay, now go to the breakpoint. See, now we have two breakpoints. So I don't want to do this one. First, I would like to check this one. Like this, you can keep, I think, some breakpoints. Okay, so now let's save this. Now, what you have to do is, let's go to the session and try to create this one. Okay. So otherwise, we can do this one also. Somehow this system is very slow today. I don't know. Okay. You take this session /h. Press enter. Either you can on or else you can create a separate session. Okay. Now click on this one, continue. Or else you can go by step also. See, now it is coming directly. Or else you can take something like this. Let me do one thing. I'm just asking to take that error message. What if I am giving any un thing also we can give it. Okay. So now you're getting this one, right? /h. So it is switched on. Let's check whether it is taking to that place or not. Okay. Now click this one. Let me continue. It is directly coming here. Generally, sometimes, most of the times, it will take to the code actually. If it is not taking, then let me check. Uh, we have open parallel sessions, right? That's why it is very difficult to understand. I need to close other sessions. So let me share the screen. So I have opened different sessions, right? It went to another screen. So actually it came to the right message. Okay. So what it says, so it is checking, right? Your document types, part and everything. After that, it is coming here. Okay. Let's try one more thing. So let me close all sessions. So now came to error message, right? Peak on R. No record found means rising. When we don't find customer record or ship to party, it is throwing an error. Okay. If you want to further check, you can click here. What should be the details? Okay. KNA1 from there, Kunnar it is keeping and it is checking, other tab tricks. Okay. So address value or something like that, it's checking actually. So let's double click here, or else just go to the next step. Okay. The record is not available, then this is simple error. You try to analyze this like that. Okay. Why you are getting, okay, it's standard code, right? It will do different validations and it will give you an error. Certain times you can keep the variable. Based on the variable also you can able to check it. Okay. Now you see this one. So you can see this. Okay. It is keeping in this view actually. So this is the message ID. Okay. Like that, if you are getting something before that, you have to keep the breakpoint and you just have to do this. I think you have learned something. You try on your own, try to rise in errors, standard errors. You try to keep the breakpoint, and you can check other videos from with me also. Like because here I was trying to explain parallel session open. That's why it took more time. Probably if I find right time, I'll get back to you with few more errors, how to find actually by using debug. Okay. So once see parallel session, it will create actually. That's the thing actually. Okay. Let me double click. So screen sharing also today slow somehow. I don't know. Like, thank you.